think about it.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
Yep, you're right.
Just then, the rain stopped. Or should it keep raining?
Seriously? But, Mr. Morris, I don't understand, sir. But what about my film?
Well, I'm afraid you have to come up.
Oh.
Hey, isn't that Xavier? Xavier!
Oh, why, if it isn't the dear traveler and Paimon. I really didn't expect to bump into you here at this time. Well, I was doing just fine.
Can't you just find a different
Unfortunately, that's not how it works.
The Fontanalia?
Oh, is this your first time participating? The Fontanalia Festival was established to commemorate. The holiday is deeply connected to the.
But what's with that weird expression on your face? It's like you're trying really hard to remember something.
I was just trying to recall the exact description.
Well, either way, Paimon thinks she gets it now.
Yes, those are festivals of a sip to commemorate the Lock Nights. But a few years ago, Lady Farina started. The whole thing seems more akin to a carnival now.
Oh, that sounds pretty fun.
Yes, it appears I've strayed off top. The Fontanalia Film Festival is an event proposed by the Fontaine Film Association this year. Now that film technology. During this time, people may submit films to be.
The what award?
The Farina Award. You know, after the Hydro Archon. They coined it while Lady Farina was still in power, but perhaps everyone still thinks of it as a.
Alright.
Oh, but who would have guessed there'd be an issue with the fun?
Chiori? Sounds familiar.
Yes, that's her. I asked her to open.
Oh, Paimon remembers now. Navia said that her
How to describe her? Well, she tends to be. Her remarkable designs have led many. Anyway, Chiori is acquainted.
Who are the actors from Inazuma?
Why don't the two of you accompany me to the. Judging from the time, the Aquabut. Miss Chiori?
Your talk with the investor sure went fast. Oh? And who?
Allow me to introduce you.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise! We've heard the owner of Chioriya Boutique is a skilled seamstress, so it's a real pleasure to finally—
Why, thank you. I strove to create an outfit that matched her so tell me, what happened? I can tell the conversation did—
Well...
Ugh.
I know, Chiori, you don't have to—
Yes, there's no—
But how could I pass it up?
And therein lies the problem.
Yes, but just put yourself in my shoes. The budgets that the others had proposed were nowhere near enough. It's difficult to find someone willing to front such a lot.
Don't be sad, Xavier. We might be able to help scrounge up—
Oh, thank you, Paimon. That means—
We need to move on. What's happened has already happened, and there's no changing—
What? You're saying that—
No, that's not what I mean. The actors I recommended aren't just after—
Really? Then where do you live? We Malazines live in Marcy Village. The only way to enter is from underwater.
Oh, you must be pretty tired after work every day, right? I mean, you have to swim all that way just to go home.
We are so thoughtful. But some Malazines choose to live in the Court of Fontaine because it's so much more convenient.
This is our stop.
Oh, we've arrived, but I haven't even finished chatting with Aval yet. I also enjoyed Aval's introductions to Fontaine along the way. Everything you described was so clear and detailed that we can't help but want to hear more.
Thank you so much. I'm usually working here on this aqua bus, so I hope I'll have the chance to see you again. There are still many more places I'd like to introduce to you.
Welcome to the Court of Fontaine.
Chiori, you sure have changed a lot.
I haven't realized it's been so long.
Thank you for extending the invitation, Mr. Xavier. I'm looking forward to a fruitful trip here in Fontaine.
It's an honor to have the head of the Kamisato clan visit us.
So they're who you meant when you said you had actors come—
Oh? It's the Traveler and Paimon. Wow, what a coincidence! Ayaka and I were just talking about you on the way here. Are you also here for the film?
We just ran into Xavier earlier and—
But I'm not an actress. Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka are the real actors here. I'm just tagging along with Ayaka to have a good time together.
About that, I mean, how was I supposed— So I could only keep you in the back of my mind while I sought—
I had been thinking about a surprise reunion with you during our trip here. But you still managed to
Oh, so you all know each other already. Why don't we go to Hotel de Boer and catch up over a meal?
Huh? Did you reserve 2 spots?
Yes, of course, of course.
Very well. Then—
Wow, the buildings in Fontaine are so tall. And there's the fountain that Aval mentioned earlier. It really— And look at that huge spinning sphere. Where does it get—
Just what will we—
Take a guess. I'll take a guess. There's no point.
food from Fontaine is like. It sure is different from what we have in Inazuma.
Ah, yes. When I first went to Inazuma,
Let's get back to the purpose of this trip.
Well, I've already assembled most of...
Oh, it's called The Two Musketeers, right? I heard.
Originally, I was planning to start filming as soon as Sir Kami...
Oh? What is it?
It has to do with the film's investor, Mr. Morris. He suddenly...
It's said that Fontaine's legal system is well developed.
Ah, well, I'm still more concerned about filming. Even if I were to take him to...
Then, is there a way...
I've considered that option too, but unfortunately...
Mr. Xavier, if Ayaka and I were willing to perform for free, would that resolve the problem you are currently facing?
What? No, out of the...
There's no need to worry, Mr. Xavier. My brother Inazuma has only recently reopened its borders, and
Indeed. You could say that.
I understand, but having you...
Not at all. While we're officially here to conduct a cult, this film will serve as proof of friendly cooperation and cultural exchange. If you still don't feel comfortable with this arrangement, I would also...
All right. I'll do as you say.
Come on now, no need to go that far. I'll also help you out as a brand sponsor.
me too. Even though I didn't bring.
You are too kind, all of you. I really...
Ew. All right, enough about that. So,
Oh, but
all right, pull yourself together.
All right. Let me think. I originally wanted to personally serve as director, but I've been too busy.
Paimon knows what the director and the logistics of
The clapper loader is responsible for using the clapper board to...
clapperboard?
Yes, that's right.
For sure! Paimon's always one.
All right, then you'll be our clapper loader.
Fine by me. As for our camera...
Oh, he's great when it comes to using a
Yes, that's also what I was thinking. I know...
I'm sure that's due to the traveler's journey across Vat.
What do you say, traveler? Are you interested in the job? Thank you. It really means a lot to me. Come on, friend. Let me give you a big warm hug.
So, all that's left for us to find is a...
Oh, me! I want to be the director's assistant.
All right, then all we need is a director. Oh,
Farina helped out a theater troupe recently by serving...
do you really think Lady...
Isn't that the name of Fontaine's Hydro Archon?
Yep, that's her! She helped out a theater troupe not...
Well,
I saw that musical. Her performance was... Don't let her former identity intimidate you. She's the best...
Fine. You're right, Shiori. Then I'll have to ask the Traveler and Paimon to...
Do you need us to also come along?
No, there's no need to trouble you with this. Just leave this task to me.
Very well.
I'll go with you. But...
And don't worry, we won't simply...
All right, then I'll start...
A gift for someone.
I recall that Lady Farina once...
Huh? Can't we just bring some desserts?
But wouldn't that be a...
Isn't the Fontanalia Festival happening right now? I heard Abel tell it to do something like that.
I agree with Yoimiya. If...
Alright then, let's go...
But will that really be enough?
You're right. We need to further...
Huh? You want something even sweeter than Fontaine...
Yes. We'll need a gift that's sweeter...
But what could that...
If you want to your watch, just hold
Farina lives.
Okay, I'll go knock on the door.
Coming. Seriously, who's knocking before afternoon tea?
Huh? Who are you?
Lady Farina, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Xavier.
Hello. Oh, is that the traveler in Paimon I see behind you?
I'm Chiori.
Ah, the one from Chioria. So, what are you all doing here? Do you need something?
Did you just get up, Farina? It's already past noon, you know. Huh? Oh, Paimon means the weather is so nice in the afternoon and the sun is so warm. Just like how you make us feel. Sleeping in late is a really smart idea.
No. I was just up late.
This is a small gift we...
No need to be so formal. I'm just a regular...
That's great! So, given your renowned passion and
Oh, but did it...
Yes, but for this particular project...
Are the traveler and
Yep, we sure are.
camera operator? That can be a pretty technical job. No, I'm not questioning your ability.
Maybe you can come up with a test if he can satisfy you with his camera skills.
You sure are getting better at rolling with the situation, Paimon. All right, how about this? We'll work with what we have. Very good. It's essential for the camera. Are you ready? I have high standards, okay? Grab the camera and I'll give... Oh, it appears that all the shots had a great composition.
Yeah! Does that mean you...
Did you think I would agree just like that? In fact, I've already had several troops approach me for the font. If others were to find out
Hey, but didn't we have a deal?
Well,
Huh?
you know how much you're willing to pay me.
Well, I can offer you this much?
What? That's all? If Nervylat were to hear...
I'm sorry, but our...
I see. Well, even though it's high.
Oh, our script isn't.
Wait, you mean the suspense?
Oh, so Farina's ready.
Of course I read it. I see. It all makes sense now. You.
Not really. The novel's author transferred the copyright.
He probably just wants to get his name out there. It reminds me of a delivery courier who wears one of my designs while traveling all across Teyvat.
So, are you a big fan?
Well, it's all right. Ahem, Mr. Xavier. If
Oh, as much free.
good, then I'm free.
Absolutely, no problem. So,
Yes, I agree. Although I mustn't let a perfectly good story be ruined due to lack of funds.
oh, Hydro.
There's no more Hydro Archon. There's a lot that goes into shoot. And by the way, since we'll be filming the
Yes, I've thought about this as well. I was.
me? If the Navia can also use firearms, but
Could we ask the special security and surveillance?
oh, you mean the special patrol?
Yes, that's right. They work with.
They would be under Nervilette's jurisdiction. So
No need to go to all that trouble. I know that.
Oh, you do?
No particular reason. Running a business means in return, I've helped her handle a few situations.
So you're saying there's been.
It'd be best to keep it that way. Anyway, enough about that.
she sounds professional enough. She is a captain.
But I imagine the special security and
Well, it just so happens that she's also not the kind of person that's just after Mora. As for whether she has time,
Then I'll leave that to you. Macaroni's on sale today.
no problem.
Having Farina join feels like a big
Of course. Just wait until the day of our. I'll be sure to ask some people I know to see if they'd be willing to act as extras.
Seems like you're finally getting more comfortable with your own reputation now.
I didn't ask for the Clapper Loader's commentary, Paimon.
then let's get going. I happen to know where Chevrolet is today.
By the way, I'm curious. If my pay is so low, then what about our two lead actors? Didn't they travel here all the way from Inazuma?
Actually, they told us that they see the trip as part of a cultural exchange, so they didn't ask for any pay.
What? So is every person in Teyvat who doesn't want money gathered here to shoot this film? Don't tell me Chiori isn't being paid either.
I already knew Xavier from before, and he's also agreed to give my brand some good exposure.
It seems the gods have really smiled upon you, Xavier. And that certainly doesn't include me, mind you.
All right. This.
But where's the cat?
She's over there. The one with an eye patch reading in front of the newsstand.
Oh, her! Paimon could tell that.
Please wait here for a moment. I'll go fetch her.
Working? But isn't she just.
Just trust me.
Oh! Shiori sure is a mysterious person. She claims.
The court of Fontaine isn't even a local like me just trying to make a.
Reading on the job?
Detective novel.
One main character?
No. Multiple. Branching storylines.
I see. How's the plot coming along?
One of the main characters is about to make a choice that will affect the rest of his life.
Any way to speed things up? There's something I need your...
You know that doesn't depend on me. It all comes down to what the character chooses.
Which is exact...
All right. It appears he made the wrong choice in the end. Halt!
Huh?
Hand over whatever you're holding.
Oh, it's just a book. I didn't buy it.
Then I'm sure you wouldn't mind letting me have a look.
Excuse me, officer. I don't mind you standing around here.
Don't give me that act. You won't be able to get off, so I am Shavras, captain of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. And before you do anything unwise, let me remind you that I'll have you—
all right. But please let me say something first. If there's any—
Why, you trying to leave me on the hook, huh? You were the one who said you wanted—
Save it for the interrogation room. Take them away, Letelier.
What's going on here? 1 second you're reading a book and the next you're at—
And who are— Oh! Aren't you the traveler who's been— maybe I can let you— Now that Vache has been brought to justice, no new shipments of synth thanks to a tip from our reliable—
Oh, so you were pretending— Oh! Paimon almost forgot to introduce ourselves.
Hey, I'm Shavras. You probably already heard me introduce myself, so I won't bother repeating it.
Yeah. Why didn't you make a move as soon as you had the chance?
No. I wanted to see if the shopkeep— All he had to do was come up to me and say that he didn't know where the synth had come from. If he did that—
He had the whole day to turn the synth over to Shavras. But instead—
Yep, he made the wrong choice. Even though the right choice was—
But you knew they wouldn't—
Yeah, I knew. I was just— Enough about that, though. What did you want to ask me about?
Oh, you see—
The Two Musketeers. So what do you need me to do? Just—
Yes, that's right. I want to make sure we get all the details. However, I'm afraid this work will require—
No need to say any more.
Really? You're willing to help us with our hub?
Sure, it's no big deal. As I said, besides, I personally really—
Then we've got to—
Yes, I'll see you on set tomorrow.
Oh my! I can hardly believe—
Calm down, Xavier. The film is going to take more than just a— Still, I should also head back now. And
Alright, guess that's it for today then.
Traveler, Paimon, please stay—
Then I'll take Xavier back. Poor thing. He's so excited that he can't even walk straight anymore. Yep.
So what did you want to tell us, Shavra?
Have you read The Two Musketeers? The story is about a pair of children born into the household of a baron, and their struggle to survive. They were raised at the baron's estate, where their mother worked as a maid. The two were illegitimate children that one day, upon returning home, they found their mother had been murdered and left dead on the floor. It was quite evident, however. The baron was able to exert his influence and keep the whole thing under wraps. Many years later, members of the baron's family suddenly started turning up dead one after the other, all killed by gunshot. The baron believed that the mother's soul had come to take, but it was actually those two siblings who had fled all those years ago. They used all of their abilities to collect evidence and clues before execute.
That's quite an exhilarating—
Yep, the baron got what he deserved for his
Oh, so is that why you were so willing—
You could say it was—
Oh, you mean there were other—
I've read the reports about you. Whether it was at the trials or you've shown that you've got a strong sense of justice, as well as a great mind. Yes, you're as sharp as There's been a recent murder case involving muskets.
Huh? Really?
The Marechaussee Phantom hasn't yet released any information.
A murder involving firearms? But not that many people use those in Fontaine, right?
Impossible. We perform a routine inspection of. However.
Huh?
I hope you all can go back and get some shut-eye. I'm aware this might not be the ideal time to add more to your. Carrying out investigations isn't actually supposed to be our response. I don't want people to see muskets in a negative way.
You mean they might?
I suspect so. Just to make myself clear, this is. If you two have any interest in the case after we finish.
What do you think, Traveler? Yeah, you're right.
You'd better head back and get some rest. It's good to keep a calm mind. Otherwise, when the moment comes.
A pleasure to be working with you. embodied! Cryo incarnate!
Emerge, right now, right here.
Or now. Stay cool. Face your guilt.
Rest and rebuild!
By ordinance divine!
Emerge, right here.
A moment, please. Get a little chilly.
Allow me!
Take your true form!
Right now, emerge, right now.
What a nuisance!
Nothing lasts forever. Emerge, right here.
Cryo incarnate! Transfiguration!
Torrent, bring refuge!
Let's begin. Have a safe trip.
Rest and rebuild!
Take your true form! By ordinance divine!
Right now. Right here.
I'm always watching.
Emerge, right now. Emerge.
Billowing surge!
This could get a little chilly.
Hold the line!
Do your master's bidding!
Right now. Emerge, right now. Nothing lasts forever. Right here. Emerge.
My will embodied!
Run away now. Have a safe trip.
The Spina's on the case! Hiya! Ha-na! Na! I'll take a guess. No way! I'm not guessing. Take a guess.
You gotta find that balance between flavor and nutrition.
There's no point worrying about the future.
Ha-ha!
Sarah.
Coming at ya! Hiya! Cha! Ha! Take a guess. I'm not guessing. I'm not guessing.
Take a guess.
You gotta find that balance between flavor and nutrition.
My lance is...
Here, Yoimiya. Try some conch. No, to be honest. This is the texture. Great. I enjoyed it. I've heard. Hey, Ayaka. All right. Great.
Take it easy.